welcome to another Mad Hatter Reviews, and come with me as we enter the Gamerverse, okay? First of all, I gotta shout out my guy Toy Shiz, aka Shizzy, for giving me the hot tip, okay, and being able to procure this guy. If you don't follow Toy Shiz, then you're lying because you follow Toy Shiz, okay? Everybody follows Toy Shiz, okay? That's just the thing. You follow Toy Shiz. I went to my mother's Instagram. She follows Toy Shiz. She doesn't even collect toys. She doesn't follow me. She follows Toy Shiz. But anyway, thank you to that sweet, sweet man. This is the Psylocke Thanos 2-pack, the Gamerverse Psylocke Thanos 2-pack, which you may as well call the Marvel vs. Capcom 2-pack, okay? Also, in terms of interest, and in these two figures, I might as well make the video like this, okay? Because that's how that's how little interest I think people have in Thanos, okay? Look, nothing against Thanos, all right? Obviously, the big heavy of the MCU, the first phase of the MCU, but this Psylocke figure is what everybody... I feel like everybody wants that. Now, there's going to be some people out for Thanos, and maybe this Thanos will surprise me. I'll bring this back. Maybe he'll surprise me, okay? But I didn't buy this for Thanos. I bought this for her, the Psychic Ninja, okay? Rogue, everybody's all about Rogue all the time. Rogue, and yeah, Rogue, and we gotta get Rogue and Savage Land Rogue, and what about this iteration Rogue? I like Rogue, but I love Psylocke. I've always been a Psylocke guy. I've said this on the channel many times. A Psychic Ninja with a blade made out of psychic powers. Give me a fucking break. Come on, okay? And she is aesthetically pleasing. I mean, cha-ching. It's a moneymaker, okay? Psylocke, and especially in her Marvel vs. Capcom style, that art looked amazing. I have not been that impressed with the Marvel Legends Psylocke figures up to this point, okay? My favorite Psylocke figure, which I own currently, is the Mafex, aka Mafex Psylocke figure. It's pretty good, but this one... I mean, this one might be a contender. Just looking at her in the package, I'm like, you know, they may have nailed the aesthetic, but I don't know. I don't know because there's this thing that I got to get past in order to grab the figure. It's called packaging. Let's talk about the packaging. Here's the side of the packaging. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, okay? You got the graphics right there. You got her pose. The action figure is posed as I'm really wondering what the right situation is because they can't go full, you know, like with the Shumagorath, you know what I mean? They got to call him, I forgot what they called him, but, you know, you can't, there's things you can't do, okay? Anyway, here's the Thanos. I don't know too many guys that, like, really excelled with Thanos. I know a lot of Psylocke players. I wasn't too good with Psylocke. My guys were more like Wolverine, Spider-Man, Venom, got high skill cap guys like that, okay? not low skill cap. I'm joking, MVC players. Let's save that vitriol for the streets, aka online. I should corral a few knuckleheads like me that want to just maybe play each other on games. You know what I mean? Like we have this whole toy tubing universe. But, you know, we have people that watch this. Somebody just challenged me on Soul Calibur. It'd be nice to, you know, get some fans in and start playing them. Now, Soul Calibur, nobody's going to beat me. Marvel vs. Capcom, I'm much weaker. But it would be fun just to play some fans of the channel. That's something that we should do. We got to figure it out. But here's the back right here. And you got Psylocke versus Thanos, and you got their health bars, okay? Let's, without further ado, open this, because I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see what this Va-Va-Voom Psylocke looks like. She already has Va-Va-Voom elements that I could see right from the start, okay? Right from inside the packaging, which is smart, okay? Window packaging. Whatever happened to not window? That just went away, right? I don't see that anymore. Was that just like a phase? We tried that as like a crystal clear Pepsi. You know, it just kind of a sign of the times. It's fine, all right? It's okay to make a mistake and then go back on that mistake. But anyway, everybody's like, shut up, let me see the thing. I'm going to shut up and let you see the thing. I'll see you there. All right, we're back. We're looking at Psylocke. And, you know, I just got to say, Psylocke, you're a cool character. You know what I mean? I always was a fan of you ever since, like, the 90s. And I just thought you were always so cool. You know what I mean? You're just pretty cool. You seem like you'd be cool to hang out with. And I don't know, like, I just think you're awesome. What can I say? I just kind of think you're awesome. Hey, what's going on? I'm kind of in this 2-pack too. Hey, Thanos! can you give me a minute? Like, can you just give me? I'm obviously kind of doing an introduction, okay? No, I know, but it's like a 2-pack. Yeah, no, it's a 2-pack. Yeah, I get it. Can you just bugger off? Okay, I'm starting on the first part of the 2-pack. So please, if you can give me a minute. Okay, all right. Sorry about that. That was yeah, it's crazy. It's scary. Anyway, I was just saying how cool you are, and I don't know, what kind of music are you into? Like, I don't know, like I'm sure whatever it is, it's pretty damn awesome. You know what I mean? Because you're awesome. You just, oh my God, you just have such cool thoughts. You know, like you're a psychic and a ninja, and it's like, man, those are like the two coolest things. And oh God, what do you want? Another, I'm just saying, you just seem to be kind of like spending a lot of time on this introduction. Yeah, it's an introduction. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, I'm supposed to introduce things. Okay, what do you want me just to rush in? Oh, hey, the 2-pack. Let's talk about Thanos and Psylocke. Okay, let's give no time. Let's give no time to each one of you individually. Let's just jump in. That's what you want, right? Is that what you want? No. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish. So yeah, I was just saying, you're the coolest. Okay, everybody's like, oh, Rogue, this and that, but like, I always thought that you were cool. Okay, I always, I'm sorry to say, sorry to be the unpopular opinion, but I always thought that you were awesome. Okay, and you're still awesome. All these years later, you're so cool. Okay, we really should hang out sometime because you're just oh my God, what do you want? Get out of here! All right, Thanos, you happy? We're both in here. Let's go over the 2-pack, the Gamerverse Psylocke Thanos 2-pack. Okay. Maybe I would love Thanos more if I played with him. You know what I mean? Like played him as a character in Marvel vs. Capcom. But he just wasn't my guy. Not that I played with Psylocke that much in Marvel vs. Capcom. I couldn't get the hang of her, but I do love her as a character. Okay, she's pretty damn awesome. All those things that I said before, they still apply. Okay, now is this figure awesome? Okay, is it a great Marvel legend? Is it a great figure that stands on its own? Is it the best Psylocke that there is out there? I don't know. Let's take a look. I'll say that number one, the body they gave her is it's pretty damn good. All right, so let's just say that they knew the assignment, they got the assignment, and I think aesthetically they may have nailed the assignment in many different places. Okay, now, I'm not the biggest Marvel Legends aficionado. There's probably other channels if you want, like, what body does she use? I think she's the Black Widow body. I think that Black Widow is used with the same buck, although this one looks like she's a little more thick THICC than Black Widow, which I'm here for. So this Psylocke looks great in many different areas, okay? Many different areas. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. So I got to kind of leave it on this shot for just a second. Let me make sure the phone call is getting sent to voice message. It is. Okay, great. All right. So now we're back, and you're welcome for all that. Yeah, look, this, she looks great. Okay, she definitely has the aesthetics that I think fit for a Psylocke character. In terms of posability, the posability is probably one of the better ones just because it's Marvel Legends. Now they have this butterfly joint that they give her. Okay, so she can do all the stuff she needs to do. I don't love this like piece right here that connects the shoulder to this part, but I don't hate it as much as, I don't know, some people do. It's fine. You got the chest swivel right here. Okay, you can go forward like that. Okay, there you go. You can go back that much. The hair is always going to be a thing because it kind of like impedes her looking up. The other head will sort of fix this. This is a thing that needs to be fixed, I think. Like, this happens on a lot of stuff where you want the character to look up, they got long hair, they got a mane, and it just doesn't happen. It's just difficult. But, this Psylocke can do a lot, okay? She can do a lot of the things you need her to do, okay? It's pretty impressive. I think she's going to be on a lot of lists. Look at that, her just leaping at you, doing that. Very, very nice. All the stuff is very, very nice. Okay, it's what can I say? I'm glad that I bought this figure. Here's the alternate Psylocke head, and it's not bad. You know, growling faces, especially on women, is not easy to do. And but this looks pretty good. It is, I think, the only one where you can have the hair flowing. I don't think this pops out. I wish it did. I like when they do that. When they pop the head out, you give the different hair. But yeah, this hair has like a nice, it's got the nice purple and black on there. So good job with the painting. Just a few hands right here. You got a fist hand. You got another one of these like ninja, you know, or maybe putting it to her temple sort of hands. And you got like a grabbing hand. You're gonna need a grabbing hand because you have the psychic knife right there. Okay, just plunging people's faces. You have the little butterfly she could put on her face. I'll do that later. And then you have these like whoosh effects, like psychic attack whoosh, and then psychic attack other whoosh right here. There you go. She's doing her psychic butterfly thing. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I put this on right. It almost looks like it's supposed to go on at like sunglasses, but then the hair doesn't seem to pop off. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, Thanos, whatever. What do you want me to say, bro? You're there. You're very blue and orange, okay? Ooh, blue and orange, cool, you know? Like, what do you... Actually, I really love these colors. Flaker, anyone? Flaker colors? I mean, it's a cool Thanos, I guess. You know, it's Marvel vs. Capcom Thanos, which they made this style of Thanos before. I don't know. It looks up pretty well. He crunches forward pretty well. He moves back. Okay, he's very shiny. So the first thing I noticed, he's very, very shiny. She's a little shiny too, but I can kind of deal with it. But like very shiny on this one, especially that orange. But he's very like celestial, like sort of like comic booky Thanos. Okay, so if you're like into that stuff, I just wish he wasn't so like the plastic for his orange. It's like it's almost like Happy Meal toys, you know what I mean? They're so, sorry to say, they're so shiny. Here's what I don't like too. I don't like that his gloves are just like Infinity Gauntlet gloves, but they're just painted over. Versus this I do like, where it's like got all the gems. He's got like a snapping finger, so he can do all that. But I wish the elbows, I guess they can't be as articulated. Oh God, the elbows were a little more articulated, but I guess they can't be because of the gauntlet right here. I don't know. How do you pose this guy in a way that it looks cool? I guess something like that. I don't know. Like, just he's come at me, bro. Maybe doing the snapping finger. Does he do the snap in the game? I don't know. I like I said, not much experience with Thanos. Some Marvel vs. Capcom comparisons right there. That's the Jada Street Fighter. It's a Psylocke, and then Yamaguchi Wolverine with a custom head that I paid, some would say far too much for, but no regrets here. She's like the same height, pretty much. She's actually a little taller than the Jada Street Fighter. So if you want like the true Marvel vs. Capcom, I don't know, is he taller than her in the? It's so hard to remember. And all these sprites are always like crouching down and kneeling down. And you know what? Let me bring in, where's that Spider-Man? You get a crouching and kneeling down and all that. You got Spidey right here. Looks good. Looks good with her. You got Ryu just being creepy in the background. Anyway, so that's it. Psylocke and the other guy, the Dark Side or something. And, you know, where do you get this? I don't know. You get it at Target, and you know, buy it. You know, there's a 2-pack, and you just you know, on the shelf. You get the shelf is where you get the figures. Yeah, the figures. And it's a 2-pack, and you just do that. You just get the thing there, and you know, you play Marvel vs. Capcom or something. Comes with this backdrop too. Bye bye.